We got a lot of shit going on for this year. We gonna get into a lot of good and fresh topics this year. I don't do New Year. Hold up, my beer's over there. Give me one. False advertisement. Get my advertisement on. First show of the new year. I haven't done a show in a few weeks. So look, we talked about a lot of shows. A few weeks ago, I did a show, I don't think since before my birthday. That was December 10th. That was about a month ago. So about to get it popping right now. If you want to join, the Black King, I'm trying to join on live. I hit the accept button. I mean, Steve O, know what I mean? Hey, happy birthday to you. Salute. Man.
What up, what up, what up? You ain't gonna have no fucking drink without me, nigga.
Black King, I can't hear you. Hold up. Let me try to. Do you hear me?
Hey, Black King. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Hey, Black King.
1 second, Black King. Let me switch it over to the audio.
You said.
There you go. But give me 1 second. Let me switch to the audio. I can hear you. Give me 1 second. It's Instagram for you. It should connect right now. All right, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There you go. There you go.
Happy New Year's, man. Salute.
Where you get right set?
Nigga.
He's back. He's back.
I got that. I'm over my OG crib with the bottle of the Irk and Jerk.
All right, Vicky, how you doing? How you doing, niece? Happy New Year to you. Love you. You know what I mean? So look.
I do my introduction. How everybody doing? It's your boy, Black King 1341. You dig me? Talk to me nice. Well, I might have to kill you, but that's my new theme for this year. Talk to me nice. I'm only speaking positive affirmations and Black excellence. So remember, talk to me nice.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Give them your ABKs.
I said that this is ABL King Drip. That stands for a born leader, a better living, all Black leadership. Because I'm unapologetically pro-Black. I'm not afraid. I ain't got to tuck or hide. I support my melanated entrepreneurs, everybody with the merch, podcast. Every time I get a chance, I hop on my man live. His shit, because it's like it don't be nothing over the past 5, 6, 7 years, nothing but positive energy and a finest of fuckery, y'all. We out here.
My nigga. Nah, I mean, that's why I gotta drop a bomb for you real quick. Nah, I mean, we got Morgan in the new year.
What's up,
2026, what's going on?
You represent heavy in the building. Go ahead, Mortgage.
Oh yeah. We doing our thing right now. You know what I mean, all up in Philly. You know what I mean, we NFC champions in this motherfucker.
All day. All I can say is, yeah. Every Dallas Cowboy fan. You looking at a room full of Eagles fans, nigga.
Woo, that's what I'm saying.
I'm here with my folks and shit.
Go Birds all day, my nigga.
Talk to me nice.
I don't do bird brands, nah, I mean, brother.
Yeah.
Let me help you. Hey, yo, let me help you out to bring that in the business.
Y'all might do something in why next year, not me. See y'all next year, though.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all looking at that.
Man.
I had to put that out here and shit.
Nobody was an Eagle fan before 4 years ago, man.
I mean, this is the mortgage eliminator. We eliminate your 30-year mortgage by challenging your mortgage contract for sure in 2026.
2026.
2026, we getting Gotta pay like you ain't pay this man and he'll take care of your shit.
So look, let me give y'all mine. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. I just saw the omens giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. Fuck out of my face. But I bust some stupid though. Move J30. Type the bed 108, telling they got, oh, hell no. Fuck out of here. Like, yo. So look, this is what we're going to do today, y'all. I don't do New Year resolutions. I don't do whatever shit. But we're going to go back into a topic that we spoke about to end the show of last year. Because it's very important. But we're going to take it from a different angle. Last show, we spoke about listening with your ears versus listening from your triggers. We're going to set the year off like this before we go live tomorrow. So we're going to talk about, I was talking to Flossie. Okay, I see my camera went dull on me. Fuck you. I'm going to do it.
We need Floss the boss up in here.
She should be coming through at some point. Appreciate you, Stevie King. I mean, happy birthday to you. So look, we're gonna do it like this. And can somebody like a message to Flossie, let her know we on live? I know she wanted to join the live. I gotta put my phone. Do not disturb.
All right, hold on.
So we're gonna talk about triggers, and we're gonna talk about. I asked people earlier in the year last year, do you recognize your triggers? Right? And of course, everybody being a higher form of self said, yeah, I know all my triggers, all that fucking bullshit. Lies, right? So John Ministry 7 says, everyone listen clearly. My name is John Ministry, and I am anointed by God. I am anointed as a reaper. God is not happy at all. Hey, listen, I talk to God every day, all day, every day.
Every day.
Listen, so if you're anointed by God, so am I. More power to you. Praise you to the higher power, big. You know what I mean?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Yes, indeed.
Blessings and anointment to everybody, man. We all walk with him.
Yes, indeed.
We all walk with us.
We are all given the authority to trample over scorpions and snakes, and we are all given the authority over the power of the enemy. So that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I mean, keep talking.
Talk to me nice.
Talk to me nicely. So look, we're talking about recognizing your triggers. So when I ask people, do you recognize your triggers? Everybody says yeah, right? Everybody gonna say yeah. Everybody's just complete form of self. Everybody's that final Super Saiyan form. Everybody's a final boss. Know what I mean? Everybody knows so much about themselves, right? But then when you have conversations with them, you may say things that may trigger them, and they react based upon their triggers. What does that tell you? It tells you that they're not really too aware. There she go. What up, Flossie? They're not really too much aware of what their triggers are or how to really handle their triggers. A lot of people feel
they're not emotionally mature.
It's not about being emotionally mature. That's not the same thing as recognizing your triggers. I get what you're saying, though. It is a parallel. It's a strong parallel. But the thing is, I'm not aware of all my triggers. It doesn't mean that I'm not emotionally mature, you know? It's just that there's some things in life that I'm not aware of because I don't know things that may have affected me growing up sometimes. Like I was talking to somebody and they say, well, you shouldn't date unless you're emotionally complete, unless you're complete, you know, spiritually complete. I'm like, how is someone ever complete? Flossie, you there?
Yeah, she there. I see her.
Hey, y'all.
So I want to say this.
They only date when you're emotionally mature. You gotta feed the one I'm monster.
She was saying that you shouldn't date unless you're complete. And it's that and the third. And I'm like, is anyone ever complete? And she was like,
nope.
And I'm like, I'm listening to what she's saying. I was like, you're talking about Jesus. And I'm just like, that is hard. Or if that's the case, I will never talk to another shorty again. I will never pop another pussy pepping on the pants, whatever the case may be. But it's like the thing is, it's like,
Oh God.
2026.
my thing is, when are we ever complete? Like, when can you ever say that I am emotionally complete?
I don't believe you're ever emotionally complete at all.
Like spiritually complete, physically complete. When is someone ever complete? So we're talking about like your triggers. How do you do you know your triggers? And how do you respond to your triggers? Before we get into all of those things, first introduce yourself. And then King, I want you to talk about it.
Can't hear you, Flossie.
We can't hear you, Floss.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Sure can.
Okay.
2026. What's going on, Flossie?
There she go.
Hi, y'all. Hi, fellas. You beautiful black men. You know, Happy New Year.
I know, that's why I said it. That's me. You better lead and say that. Yeah, first time club. Yeah, you probably. Get around me. You get around me. You say out to my thing you do. You get around me. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Flossie.
We got another background man. Hi, Amethyst.
Every time. What's going on?
No, that's my OG in the background.
Yes, hi, OG.
We gonna start the year.
No, he ain't see nobody, but he heard.
When they talking, I got lost. And then Black King.
So happy New Year, everybody. I'm Flossie So Bossy. I'm from the borough that's thorough. I'm from the nice part, the bueno part. I have Tantrum Misfits and all these other nice things going on. Click one. Always wearing my Scully, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yes, click on my link tree if you need help. Hi, Mortgage. Hi, Black King.
Hey.
How you doing?
What up, Amethyst? What up, Carrie?
Yes. Hi, Amethyst. Well, I can't see everybody that's in the comments. Okay. Yep. I'll be quiet. He said,
so Black
somebody's
King,
about to go.
So Flossie, we're getting into what we were talking about earlier. I know I know you and I was developing the topic. And so about listening from your triggers. I know we spoke about it from that angle. I know we spoke about, do you recognize your triggers? And everybody said yes. And we both knew that they were lying like a motherfucker, right? But so we started talking about how can you tell if you do recognize your triggers? How can someone else tell if you recognize your triggers? And just recognizing your triggers. So just from any angle you want to tackle that, let's talk about it. So Black King,
I got you.
Give me your perspective.
I got plenty to say on that.
Just go start from goal wherever goal is for you. Start from there. Go ahead.
I got you. Me myself, when I said earlier, be emotionally mature. I don't think nobody come complete, but if you're looking for a serious relationship, at least come healed. Do some healing. Okay, ain't nobody gonna be complete because
I apologize. How can you come healed? Yeah,
well, my thing is, wounds don't disappear, but they heal in time. So to give yourself some time to heal and reflect. So if you was in a fucked up relationship and you went through some shit, whether it was a few months, a few years, take some time to heal, get you together. You can heal for 5-6 years, but at least take some time to heal so you can be emotionally available if you're starting something serious. But you can date just to feed the one-eyed monster on some real shit. You don't have to come healed or this, that, and the third. You can date to feed the one-eyed monster to have a social life or whatever.
I was about to say the third leg, but okay.
I asked you that because healed means you're complete. So does that mean the same thing?
No, it's like you're healing.
You already broke it down. So, but if you want to keep
all right, so
I want you to.
When we talk about the whole thing of listening and reacting, that's why they say we listen and we don't judge. If you're listening and sometimes, like you said, you don't know your triggers.
Right.
Not everybody going to talk about your triggers, but to be emotionally mature is to be able to hear it and know that it triggered you and handle it effectively. Because most people, when they do hear a trigger, whether they know it or don't know it. Most people react off of anger, confusion, or whatever. Sometimes people don't know they know they triggers. You probably talk about some shit that happened to them that they done tucked away and shit. But far as to when you listen and you hear somebody say some shit, me myself, I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to broke people. I don't have no broke friends, whether they male or female. You know, that's why I tell a lot of females, hey, yo, look, this is a platonic situation. That way you can't try to dangle pussy over my head. You're an independent woman. This is a business meeting. Sometimes I'll pay, sometimes you pay. Be the independent woman that you say you are. And I just want to put this out there as just a small sidebar. We don't fear independent women. We just get mad when you make that shit your whole personality. But when you are saying that I listen and I hear something, I hear a trigger, sometimes you can, if you are mature enough that you can walk away from it. Damn, I didn't know that shit was going to affect me like that. I believe a lot of men are like that because we believe that we can handle certain shit that we see females handle all the time. They handle certain shit, or dude cheating on them, they stole with them, this and that and the third. A lot of niggas say what's good for the goose is good for the gander, but they can't handle what they dish out. So when something is happening to you, you got to learn to start to be able to cope with that shit. Right. You can't hit somebody through some negativity or some aggression because they said something you didn't like. We're not mind readers. You dig me? So I can't know everything that's going to bother you or whatever, this and that and the third. But if you communicate and let me know, hey, yo, this is a sensitive topic, I know to stay away from that. Or you can talk to me at your time. I'm not going to force you to say anything. But to listen and actually react instead of, you know, just like I said, we listen and we don't judge. Think before you act. There's a whole lot of puns that go with you're saying, far as in don't react negative off your trigger because nobody knew that was your trigger. Now, once you find out that's your trigger, you have to be mature enough to let somebody know, I don't want to talk about that. Yo, that's not a topic I want to be on. Or you can excuse yourself.
Or like, listen, let me ask you a question. Are you comfortable enough talking through things that trigger you?
Yeah, my thing is, if I'm afraid of heights, the best thing to get over my afraid of heights is to go up a foot, go up a foot, go up a foot. If I have something that triggers me, if I talk about it, I can get over it. That's how when you able to vent, but you have to be around non-biased people that are actually your friends, because motherfuckers will hear you vent about some shit and use that same thing as arsenal against you. So, you know, you got to watch where you talking and how you talking because each room have vents and them vents leave the other rooms. And plus you got to be able to, like me, myself, I got friends like my man Izzy. He in the background right now. I've been coming over my man Money Al crib for like 20 years. Most of the people that I know, I've known them for years. I've never had I ain't got no ops. I don't know nobody with no bad blood. If you got a problem with me, you just a fucking hater and watch me shine. On some real shit. Because I don't move in no negativity. I don't look down on nobody unless I'm helping them up. Right. And this year I'm speaking on black excellence. I'm not dimming my fucking light for nobody. I'm going to shine. This is an eclipse. You gonna put on the glasses when I come in the fucking room. Anybody that I'm with, we going to shine, man. Everybody in this live, everybody listening, everybody that tapping, everybody that view. It's our fucking year. God bless, and I love. And when I say I believe in black excellence, I'm not knocking any other race. It's not get down to lay down. It's get down and get the fuck out the way. And when I mean get down, if you're not moving in positivity, positive affirmations, uplifting one another, stay the fuck from around me. It's not no same energy. Stay the fuck from around me. If I say same energy to you, anybody I ever see, that means that you was on some positive, uplifting shit, and I need you to stay on that same energy because when I get around you, energy is never lost or destroyed, only transferred from one subject to another. If we continue to pass that positive shit around, we uplift ourselves and step outside the fucking algorithm. We are here. We are fucking here, and I love y'all, man. And when I say I love my black folk, I ain't got nothing against Indians, whites, Puerto Ricans, or whatever the fucking nationality you are. I just love my folks. And I'm tired of hearing everybody can be down for their folks except us. This black energy in this room or whoever going to join us, hey, it's okay when the Jews get together, the Chinese, the Indians, the Arabics. But once we get together and start cultivating and showing each other how to uplift, oh, they're up to something. Yeah. So, you know, on some real shit, I'm here and it's clear and I love y'all. And I hope I put enough in on that topic. I know I ain't been around for a minute, but you know your boy is an intellectual and I like to get in this shit. And you know,
I love it.
I got enough drip on for everybody.
Mortgage, but I love it.
All right, help me out.
I'm sorry.
I cannot let that go past without taking a shot to that, y'all. Where y'all at? Flossie, where you drink?
Where you drink at, Floss the Balls?
And Morgan's gotta have a drink in his hand. Where he at?
He ain't got that young boy. He ain't got that young boy cut no more, so he hiding.
He's furry. He's furry again.
What's your thoughts on the overall umbrella? What's your thoughts on that?
The overall umbrella is well, King. I might need I got my crutches. I need some help up. Anyway, right.
Here we go.
Pause.
Rightfully so.
I'm sorry.
It's the top of the No, don't say sorry. It's the top of the year, you know? Top of the year. I gotta get up for a second, but I know.
We going to get her a drink.
They expect you to turn the camera around.
Yeah, I'm turning the camera around. Yes.
Stay with that drip. I want to show motherfuckers these. I had these for 9 years, yo. I don't know if y'all know what these is, but I washed these motherfuckers and they came to life. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Morgan.
All right, so this is the thing, and so basically, you can't let people get you emotionally caught up with how they feel if they don't agree with you on something. Then you have to know if they're angry, if they're pissed off, if they don't know how to regulate their emotion. You can't get yourself caught up with that. You have to know how to balance yourself off. I got plenty of people that get around me, and then as soon as they'll sit there and complain all day about whoever they deal with, whatever they deal with, and I'm like, okay, well, but you chose to sit in that though.
Right.
So if you chose to sit in it, and I give you the solution on what to do, and then you say to me, well, I ain't doing that. Okay, but what I'm not doing, I tell many people, I would tell you, yo, let me call you back, because that's my go-to, because I'm not getting upset, I'm not getting bent out of shape, because when it's not that you heal, because you're not gonna be healed till the day you in the ground. That's when you fully healed.
Yo, some real shit.
It's on some real. You constantly evolving every single day. Now, are you evolving to understand yourself, or are you evolving for the appeal of what social media say it should be? So you got to ask yourself this, because it's a self-evaluation, internal thing with yourself. So when you say I'm working on myself and whatnot, self-evaluation, you have to self-evaluate everything you do. And you can't let people get you emotionally on what their perspective is about your journey or whatever. And it's like this: if you're going to rock with my journey, you either going to rock with the journey, or I'm going to have to drop you the fuck off.
If you're going to lean with it.
I'm
can I ask Morgan something? I know you're talking, Morgan. Can I ask you something? What if somebody knows your triggers and they constantly try to use them against you or say something? Do you know how to handle them people, or do you flip the lid?
Well, I mean,
I ain't handling nothing. You the fuck out of here.
The thing is, it doesn't matter. If somebody, listen, your kids will know your triggers. You gonna cut them off?
Yeah.
The thing is, my bad. Hold up, Flossie, where you at?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Listen. Nobody's off guard for bull. We is not doing no bullshit.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care.
When I say your
who it is. I don't care who it is. That's the thing about it. I don't care who it is. And that see, we gotta think that, we gotta put up with this because I mean, this is family. This is this. This is that. No, we adults, and adults make the adult decisions. If you constantly want to create chaos, if you constantly want to do all this talking and whatnot, stand on it.
All right.
Stand on it. Don't double back talking about, well, I was wrong. We should have thought about that before you said it.
Stand on business.
So much.
Sure to the side.
This is such a layered. This is such a layered topic because I'm actually, personally going through a couple of those things that were mentioned by Black King and everybody. So, okay, the topic is, let me make sure I address it right.
Knowing your triggers, like listening with your triggers, responding to your triggers, like so people recognize your triggers.
Yeah.
Everything when it deals with it, like wherever you want to tackle it from, I mean, get busy.
For some reason,
your sound went out, Flossie.
I don't know.
You back.
12/27.
But
December 27th, Nina Marie. That's a great day, right?
Go ahead. Wait a minute, she back on. Go, Flo.
I'm here. My niece is FaceTiming me. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But so
I don't even know how to do that.
Got comments.
You gotta do that. So number one, we don't know all of our triggers. Right. I don't want anybody to actually confuse themselves with that. That's an egocentric response. There are so many layers to yourself that you discover new triggers every time you engage with somebody. That's when you be like, oh, that shit just triggered me. You just figured out a new trigger about yourself. So you don't know all of your triggers. All you can do is just like every day, take it one day at a time, and you learn how to navigate once you discover a new trigger. Now, when you do discover that new trigger, I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you what I do. I say to myself, oh shit, that's a trigger. That's not their responsibility. Shut up. That's not their responsibility. But I just discovered that shit triggered me. I don't like that. I'm not upset, but I don't like that. A very simple statement. But I'm gonna get back to myself and get it together. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to be I said this before, you have to be very self-aware. And a lot of people are not self-aware themselves, right? And so you're so busy trying to pretend like you got it all together and everything is everything. And then once that dog go hunting and really hit that button, you realize you really don't have it all together.
Right.
So how you respond to that determines what your level of emotional intelligence is for yourself, not for the other person. So, hi, Ali. And so you have to be very cognizant that
Ali.
I use the word complete. Such thing as a complete human being. There's no such thing.
Right.
And when humans really get that, nobody is complete. You don't have to be complete to start shit. It's just like that saying, you don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to get towards being great.
Right.
And so
I love that. I'm still in that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have to. You have to do that because it requires you to start somewhere. So if you're not going to date because you know you're in a very sunken place, there's a difference, right? You're not saying I'm not going to date until I'm complete. But what you're saying is I'm not even available to date anybody. And I'm just using dating as an example because we see that so often, right? Guys that jump out there, women that jump out there. You're not really ready to date because you might be in the middle of financial hardship or you might be in the middle of getting your kids back. That is not the time for you to date because you're not going to be able to be available for that person. So that's unfair to the other person, right? But if you're saying, oh, no, you shouldn't date until you're complete. Well, what the hell does complete look like? What is that?
I mean, you
know what I'm saying?
Is dick, pussy.
You ain't never going to date.
Yeah, I mean,
all I'm saying is, only thing complete is this right here. This is complete. Can I ask you something, Flossie? And is among what you were saying, do any of your triggers have a uplifting or positive response? Is a trigger necessarily negative?
And I was going to get
into that. What about positive triggers?
Yeah, I love how you just kind of like pulled that out my brain, because I was going to get to that. People think that triggers are always negative impact, whereas though no, triggers are part of your self discovery. So it shouldn't be a negative connotation connected to that. It's, oh my God, I didn't even realize that was a trigger. Let me work on that as well. You know what I'm saying? But that goes back to being self-aware and being comfortable with actually addressing your shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to be comfortable with addressing yourself. You know, we go back to shadow work, all that stuff. You know, it's never a time. I'm going to tell y'all right now, even at work, I get triggered when people don't read my emails correctly. What the fuck are you talking about? I just told you A, B, C. What is happening here? But I can't get upset that you're not interpreting what I'm saying. You know, okay.
And then when you explain it to him, they think you're talking to him in a condescending way. Like, no, I'm explaining to you what I meant so you understand the fucking assignment.
Right. So here's the opportunity.
I'm glad to know that, Bob. But not to cut you off, I'm glad to know that. You know what I mean? But I want to make sure I read your emails correctly. But go.
Cool. But it's more so for me too. Okay, maybe I need to explain. Maybe this is an opportunity for me to explain this in a different way, right? Let me explain it differently because
right, hold on. So if you're gonna do that, then I want you to do this. Hold on. I'm triggered right now.
Everything deserves a little more.
So
elaboration.
Finish up, Flossie.
Oh no, and then when you're talking about people making you responsible for the shit that they're doing and how they're living and whatever, that's triggering for me, because I'm like, that's triggering for me because my whole thing is I don't put nobody through my shit, so you don't get to put me through your shit because you're deciding to swim in the fucking pig pen and I'm over here in the Key West waters. That's not my problem. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me nice.
Oh my God! No reflecting. No deflecting. No deflecting.
I'm sorry.
Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. That's it. And I don't. The thing about even people dealing with their triggers, if let's say I triggered them, I'm always doing my best. I'm not gonna make it like I'm perfect, but I try my best to meet you with grace because I get everybody in a different journey at their own pace.
Right.
So I may have figured this out about myself, but you're still figuring out that very same thing about yourself. I can't judge you because you're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me to do. So, people like to respond a lot with their triggers too, and they make it something that you have to deal with.
Right.
Yeah, because my pace is real slow.
On that. So let me know when you're done, Floss.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm not. My mic is done.
So on that. Hold on. Let me. Okay, so.
Oh, not to cut y'all off, but you see, I'm not coughing my lungs up no more, right?
That's because you cut your hair a little bit.
No, his hair growing back. He started taking CMOS.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, man, stop hijacking this.
Shout out the time. But anyway, go ahead.
So, when it comes to triggers, and as we spoke about, like, people think that their triggers are things that you have to be aware of. And
I appreciate you.
When it comes to your triggers, I don't really give a fuck about your triggers. I don't want to hear that you're triggered. I don't want to know that. I don't want to see a twitch in your eye. Like I don't want to see none of that shit. Like, hey, yo, go. You can be triggered, but like I'm triggered. I'm triggered by you being triggered. As a matter of fact, it's like, yo, how do we handle this? Where do we go?
I still got my sneaker on.
And a lot of times, people feel as though that their triggers are your burden. I'm gonna say this like I say about like I say about your feelings. Fuck your feelings and fuck your triggers. Yo, who's talking in the background?
That's Black King. You probably got to mute real quick.
Oh.
I apologize. I can mute.
Hey, you gravy fam. Appreciate you. So look, when it comes to your triggers and it comes to your feelings, it's fuck your triggers, fuck your feelings. But it doesn't mean that they don't matter. It just means that they matter to you. I can't sit here and say that, yo, if we're having a conversation about something and I'm uncomfortable, that now you got to step on eggshells. Nah, like, that's not your job to do that. Your job is to relay your message. My job is to receive it.
Stay with it.
Yo, somebody else got
King.
No, I had turned it down and muted it. My homie just asked me to turn it back up because he liked what you were saying.
Oh, I mean, tell him to join the convo, man. Tell him to join the convo.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody King got around got to have some type of knowledge about themselves. Now, I mean, so the thing is like when it comes to the shit that's fucking you up, the shit that's triggering you, your job is to get a hold of that shit. My job isn't to walk on eggshells to appease the things that may set you off. My job is to tell you what I gotta say. My job.
Now I will say this.
I will say I gotta finish saying what I gotta say, man.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I know you, my nigga, but let me rock. I mean, so no, there. But at the same time, Mortgage, there's no deviation from that. There is nothing from that that's gonna say that I have to now watch what I gotta say because it may set you off.
Right.
Well. Let me lay out the context of what I mean when I.
No. Let me finish. There's nothing.
All right, go ahead. Finish. But
if you a schizo, I don't care if you. I don't care if you a murder. There's nothing that I have to say that I have to walk on eggshells for somebody else's.
No, I wasn't about to make it like eggshell, but go ahead and finish.
I'm attempting to.
Okay, go ahead.
You're taking a shot of liquor, not water. Can y'all see him? Because I know his screen is black.
No.
No.
The screen black. I told you he ain't got that young boy cut, so he hiding.
Yeah,
when he get a fresh cut, he'll come back to the camera.
Yo, Flossie, are you triggered by his black screen? Black King, are you Flossie? Are you triggered by his black screen? He not trying to show his down sharp and haircut without his drink. This tonight, my JB coming you off again. But look, what I'm saying is, but listen, there's something in life that like I don't know all of my triggers. If I sat here and told you, and Mortgage, you was on here when people say, "Oh, I know everything that triggers me. I'm good."
Right.
And Flossie was on here. I don't think Black King wasn't on here that night, but we all looked at each other on the screen like we had a moment, like Bird. It's like, okay. My thing is, how can you ever know everything that triggers you? As a kid growing up, I didn't know that not having my father in my life was gonna fuck me up later in life. I didn't know that going outside and being in my environment and niggas selling drugs and this, that, and that was gonna fuck me up later on. I didn't know that shit. So that's why I say, like, yo, when I ask the question, is it more difficult to let go, start over, or move forward? I mean, or forgive is more difficult. People said it's more difficult to start over. It's more. I'm like, yo, how can you do any of those shits if you don't let go?
Can I say something to that?
You may be like, yeah, I got a new family, I got a new wife or husband, I got kids, and I mean, we got a Shar-Pei or a fucking Labrador. I mean, we got a fucking plus couch. My TV is bigger than me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you may think that you got all that shit. Know what I mean? I can fit everybody in my car. I ain't got to push that shit no more. Know what I mean? So it's like, everybody.
There's nothing wrong with starting over or starting new because you can create what you're seeing in front of you for every next move.
But the thing
there's nothing wrong with starting over.
But hold up. But the thing is, if you haven't learned to let go, that's what your trigger is. You haven't learned to let go. If you haven't learned to let go, You may be 20, you may be happy in life with everything you got going on right now. And you see that ex from 22 years ago. Know what I mean? And it's like you see them and you could be with your family, and it's like all of a sudden all hell break loose. And you know where that shit came from. Why? It's because you haven't learned to let go, and you're triggered by that shit, and you haven't, but you don't know that was going to be a trigger in your life. Not saying that the person that your spouse is supposed to understand that shit, but if you don't understand it, they're not going to understand it. But if you understand in that moment what happened, you can break it down to them. But if you want to deny it, you're still triggered by your trigger. And a lot of people are triggered by their triggers. So you can't break down what your trigger is if you're still triggered by your trigger, because you haven't learned to let go. And what I'm saying is you can't start over. You can't move forward if you have not let go of the things that are triggering you. But
can I just add this? Sometimes you can use that trigger as something positive. Sometimes not letting go can be motivation. It all depends on how you hold on to it. Some people hold on to shit in a negative. Some people, listen to me. Some people hold on to shit in a negative way. There's been situations in my life where I failed, and I held on to that just so I wouldn't make that same mistake and try to get better at it. I'm not sitting there saying that every time that you hold on to, some people hold on and it builds into resentment and aggression and anger. But sometimes you can hold on to something that was bad in your life just so it helps you grow, to realize that it does trigger me and learn how to work around it, because you never know when somebody going to say that, see that it affects you. You ain't even got to say it affects you, but they see it affects you, and they can try to use that, manipulate any situation. That's why I say we learn, we grow, and we adapt. To be emotionally mature, to be emotionally aware is a constant, like we all said it when we spoke, is a constant growth process. So you're never complete. You're never fully healed. Morgan said some shit and I resonated. He was like, you're not healed till you in that fucking box on some real shit, because we grow and we evolve every day. That's why I tell motherfuckers, you don't know me, but that's not a bad thing. I grow every day. Learn to know me.
See like this. Wait,
talk to me nice.
Real quick. What do you hold on to more? Negativity or positivity? Go ahead, Black King. Just one word. Negativity or positivity?
Negativity.
What do people hold on to more quickly? More.
Negativity.
Go ahead, Mortgage.
What I'm gonna say is this.
Negativity or positivity?
Negative or positive? Answer the question,
what
sir.
What do people hold on to more?
Negative.
What do you think, Flossie?
Negative, for sure. It's easier.
So has there ever been a time where you thought about if you had a negative experience with somebody and a positive experience with somebody, what did you hold on to more? And I want y'all to answer this from a personal experience. Flossie, I'm gonna let you rock out first. Did you, if you had I mean, like, ooh, ladies first. I want to. So if you had a negative and a positive experience with somebody, what had more of a what resonated more? I mean, or what lingered more? Oh my! Oh, I see you get your
You ain't got that. That's why she stepped off screen. She went and got that shot.
Look. She's drinking like this.
I'm celebrating, y'all. You know,
Celebrate life, Queen, every
life
day.
Life is beautiful.
Life is good. Life is.
I will say, personally, I've definitely held on to the negative experience a time or two more than the positive. It's sort of like when you hear, even being a business owner, people are going to spread negative news about a business quicker than positive experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a funny thing, us humans. We're very funny. You know what I'm saying? We do things that are very peculiar. But yeah, I've definitely done that, whether it was a business, whether it was a date, you know, the hell dates, I ain't gonna lie, it give us women, the hell dates give you PTSD, man. I'm not, you don't forget that for nothing. You like, yo, I remember that.
We tell those stories more than the positive ones, right?
Yes.
We'll be like,
you be like, yo, yes. I'll be like, yo, I remember that nigga with the choky knife. I remember him. He gave me a hell.
The positive shit you hold on to, you keep that there. That negative shit, you like, I gotta let somebody.
So
like the Kevin Hart joke. Like, look at this. Somebody look at this.
The positive
you gotta
thing
tell
is,
somebody.
Uncle with the screen door, right? The positive thing you hold on subconsciously and mentally. The negative experience you want to tell the world. It's like blah 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 blah. That's how humans work. That's how humans work. It's like you on the bullhorn, right? Letting everybody know how White Castle didn't give you the burgers with no onions.
I don't know.
Right.
First off,
but
you gotta let people know the fuckery.
Right, you gotta announce the fuckery. I gotta be funny. He know I gotta be funny, but you gotta announce the fuckery, right? But when it's something near and dear, we tend to be more sacred about it. You know, you might tell.
Oh yeah, there's powerful niggardry at work here.
What's wrong with this guy? You know, you might tell. You know, the positive experience to maybe like a smooth 5 people, but let's you have one bad experience where they fucked up on your car or something like that, you gotta tell everybody like, yo, don't go to that dealership. They knocked my tire out, my alternator don't work now. You know what I'm saying? But every other time you had a great experience, your whip came out smooth. You ain't mentioned that to nobody. You know? You ain't say nothing about how they put extra air in the tires. You ain't asked none of that. But let them do something wrong. So that's a natural human behavior that is so crazy. But yeah, I've definitely done it.
So in 2025 I'm doing this, right?
2025 or 2026?
20.
Is it DC or AJ?
What's in the water that you drinking, Morgan? What's in the water that you drinking?
So let me take a little. Let me take a sip for you.
So if he drinking water and we drinking booze, let me drink here.
So I'm going from I'm transitioning from 25 to 20.
He made money last year. That's why he's stuck back there. He made money.
I love that for him, though. I love it. Go ahead.
25 to 26, we transitioning over this motherfucker. So what I'm saying is this. Well, what I'm gonna say is this. I worry about I speak on the positive because we hear the negative shit all the time. Like we hear the negative shit all the goddamn time. Like I tell people now, between last year and this year, I told them, don't bring me no negative shit. Keep that negative shit with you. I don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me about it. I don't want to hear the complaining. Because if you want to complain, I give you a solution to your issue. You don't want to take it. I'm not the nigga you need to keep talking to. I'm really not that nigga to keep talking about. I mean, because I refuse to keep hearing negative shit. I do. Like it gets you nowhere, and and love my people, love my community, but we gotta stop with the negative shit. Period. We gotta stop with it because we live in that shit. We live there. A lot of us live in that space. We don't know how to get the fuck out of that space.
Okay.
So in 2026, no, I'm if I ain't got damn positive to say about something, you know what I mean, or whatever, I just ain't saying.
Let me ask
I just ain't saying.
Mortgage, Black King, I need you to mute, fam. So let me ask you this, Mortgage, and then I'm gonna round robin it.
All right.
And this is something I want everybody to think about. All right, so like, do you recognize when somebody is triggered in your conversation, and also do you recognize when you're triggered in your conversations, and also, like,
because I do.
How do you respond? Like, how did you respond, and how would you like to respond moving forward?
So, yes, I recognize when somebody was triggered in my conversation. And then I would stop the conversation and say, what's the problem?
So that's what you have done?
then that's what I have done. I'll be like, what's the problem? And then they'll say, well, what you talking about? I'll be like, well, you seem a little hostile in the response that you giving me
Okay.
related to the conversation. So we need to explore what's the issue that's got your voice, now I mean, at an octave level.
Right.
Because we can't move on and have a productive conversation if we don't rectify what's going on in the space that you in right now.
Okay.
And then they'll hit the deflect the shit. Well, no, we good. No, we ain't good. We have energy here that's on the negative side that's going to grow and manifest where we not going to be in a productive space. So either we going to be adult about it or you need to exit left.
Exit stays left even.
Why?
Because what I'm not doing, I'm trying to engage to the point of getting to a solution. Right. But if you choose not to get to the solution, I'm not going to sit here and debate with you about whether it's energy that's negative because, see, I'm too goddamn old for that shit.
You ain't
so either you're going to be adult about it.
You ain't that old.
Huh?
He said,
all right, can I say this?
Hold up. So did you hear the question?
What? Yeah, I heard the question. Now, I'm going to sit here and ask Flossie, could you put this down because I want to steal this and whatnot, and we're going to get money from this. And I'm dead serious about making this a phrase like Paris Hilton.
I want to get money with it too.
But hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. It's on topic.
Oh my God!
I said, talk to me nice. And I told y'all that's my theme for this year. Talk to me nice. And she said something that I'm gonna put on a T-shirt front and back. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice.
I mean that. I live
on some real shit. That's why I said I put it the first time she said it to John. That's a good yin and yang, and I'm about to patent that. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice.
Mine is yours. Look.
And on some real shit, you right. You don't have to change your life because somebody is triggered. Right. Now, in regards to that, we as human beings, when we conversation, we have eye contact and all that, we can feel the energy shift and whatnot. You feel that energy shift. That's why Mortgage was like, yo, is something wrong? I know you're starting to speak on this octo. So my thing is, it's nothing wrong with checking somebody because sometimes they probably don't, like you said, they don't even realize they were triggered to be responding that way. So if you're my friend and you see that I'm triggered and I get hostile, talk to me. That's why I say talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. If you let me know, I ain't got to be on disrespectful when I check you, but I'm going to check you.
I wish somebody was listening to this show right now.
My wheelchair roll over ice and talk to me nice.
When I'm like, yes, energy change, but that like vibration go up and down. If I said something to upset you, let me say something to make you smile. Let me learn you. You got to teach people how to love you. And then when somebody say that, they mean they were paying attention, and that should make you feel good. Where they took something negative and got off that shit, and you know this and that and the third. I'm gonna check you when you step. The first one's free, so when I see you felt a little upset, I'll leave it alone. But if you still bring it up or lingering on that, I'm gonna check you. Like, yo, I see that bothered you. I apologize, such and such. I don't want to offend you. I don't want to come off as because if that's why they say that masculine energy. If you're being negative and then I be negative, we're never going to come to a solution. It's like the hawk. The angrier I get, the stronger I get. So if I'm coming to you with a negative disposition because you was negative, that means we're not going to get nowhere. But I can still check you positive. Some people do have to learn how to talk to people, not on a condescending fashion, but be able to check them and be like, yo, look, such and such. I didn't like this. You can tell people what you don't like because maybe I said something that I didn't realize that you didn't like, but you said something intentionally that I didn't like. So therefore, I can tell you I apologize and check you, talk to me fucking nice or don't talk to me twice, and we can pass the mic on some real shit.
Get him,
I speak knowledge.
I'm flying on some ice, but anyway, right? But
it's not your turn out shopping. We not starting off the year like this. We not. You answered the question. The question was, do I identify when somebody's triggered, correct? Or do we identify when we're being triggered in a convo? That was the question.
Everything under that umbrella, yes. Do you identify with somebody else, with yourself?
Okay. I want y'all to walk down this path with me real quick. It's gonna be real quick.
I'm rolling.
Okay.
Everybody.
And no, because I got a real life example of that very scenario.
I hear like background.
And I are talking, and I picked up the energy that no matter what I say, you are committed to misunderstanding me. I do check out. Because here's the thing, that is a lost battle. It shouldn't even be a battle. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a battle. But when I pick up the energy that you have already committed to misunderstanding everything I've said, and it doesn't matter how I articulate it, I'm out. You get what I'm saying? Because it's no point in me to continue to engage. Now, do I know when people are triggered when I'm talking to them? Absolutely. And it has nothing to do with what I said. It has nothing to do with what I did. It has everything to do with what's going on with them. So if we're in a group chat, for instance, and it's all motivational, conversation, and I come in and say, well, everything that settles is at the bottom, why would that trigger you? Why would that trigger you?
Right.
Yeah, you got triggered. And it makes no sense why you're triggered. You know why you're triggered? Because you're in a space and you're doing things and whatever, and it's called paranoia, right? So now you're thinking somebody is talking about what you're doing, what you're engaging in, but it has nothing to do with that. Nothing. So yes, I do pick up when people are triggered. I can get a little brazen in that area, like the host, because at this point, I really don't fucking care that you're triggered because it doesn't make sense to me why you're triggered. But you can go into why you're triggered. I will listen, right? I will, take the time to listen to you. But if it's still not clicking as to why that has anything to do with me, as to why you're triggered, then I have no space left for you in that moment, in that conversation. Because now what you're doing is you're handing off the responsibilities that you need to be responsible for off to me. And I don't pick up anybody else's shit. That's not my dog. That's not, you know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me shit, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just really want humans to get better at, number one, when you are getting triggered, ask yourself a couple of things. What is it that's triggering me right now? Why am I triggered? Ask yourself the 5 W's. Honestly, when did I get triggered? Where did I get triggered in this conversation? How, Sway?
What?
Right, and I promise you, it'll have nothing to do with the individual sitting across from you. It has everything to do with you. It has nothing to do with the other person, because again, people don't know you're triggered. Y'all don't know my triggers on this live. I mean, Mortgage know I hate that he interrupts me, so I call him Al Sharpton. That's a trigger to me. That's a trigger. The host that's a trigger. Y'all know that, but nobody knows my triggers and shit. I don't know them all. You know what I'm saying? This is a 52 card deck you dealing with over here.
Well, I just like to say in advance, I apologize.
I would like to shuffle the deck like find out, but
not shuffle the deck.
I won't say I'm sorry. I say I apologize for my indiscrepancies.
Okay.
When it comes down when it comes down to being triggered, it's like, when it comes down to being triggered, it's like everybody wants somebody else to be responsible for their shit. It's like because they don't want to put their own shit on themselves. And it's like, yo, I've been in moments where I've literally had an out of body experience. Like, yo, nigga, you're wilding the fuck out. Calm down. Have you ever experienced that shit before?
If you're not taking accountability, you're not feeling me.
I've been in
a long time ago. I haven't had to do that.
I've been in moments on spazzing the fuck out. And I literally had to take a step back and like literally I've literally saw myself spazzing out. I mean, like physically, literally saw myself in the spaz out moment. Like, yo, like calm down. Like, nah, I mean, it's like, it's nobody else's job to tell me that I'm breaking out right now. Somebody else's job to tell me that what somebody else says, fuck me. I gotta pinpoint those moments because like it's like, yo, what did
Can I say this?
So
I apologize. I apologize. I love you. I'm not cutting you off.
No, hold on, no.
You ain't gotta deal with it alone.
Yes, but
You ain't gotta deal with it alone.
So the thing is, it's like you have people in your life who sometimes will tell you like, yo, this is what happened and this is what you did. But you also got people who want to story and tell you, yeah, you was so they want to make this shit seem extra to make you seem lower. So you really gotta understand who's around you at times, understand like what you understand about yourself. I had to understand what I understood about myself to really understand my triggers. Like I do wild out of times, but doesn't mean that I wild out to the point where somebody else want to make it seem like, because they may have their own personal shit to make it want to seem like, nigga, I'm just that wild motherfucker who wilds the fuck out. They may do that to you. But you got somebody else who may just tell her like, yo, this is what happened. It wasn't that bad, but you did do this. You gotta be able to have you gotta be able to have the moments, is the understanding like of the times that you have and understand the shit that you go through and understand the thing that, so what triggered me in those moments. Some people don't even take the time out to understand what may have triggered them. Some people may deny the entire existence of that moment that happened, blame it on everybody else. But when you understand that you do have moments, you do have triggers, you will take the time out to recognize, okay, what could have been the thing that triggered me? You know, what could be the thing that fucked me up in that moment, or what could have set me off? And like, nobody's perfect. Everybody has triggers. Everybody has something that, and I took the time out to look at Chat GPT, and I don't really like AI that much. It's taking over. So Chat GPT says, your triggers are stimuli that activate an automatic emotional or physical response, often connected to past experiences, stress, or trauma. I do actually agree with that because that's where it comes from. You don't know it all the time. And that's why I asked the young lady, how can you know all of your triggers? How can you know? Because sometimes you may be triggered by something that you didn't recognize was going to trigger you. Like it could be from an absent parent. It could be from somebody touching you when you was a kid, or maybe somebody accidentally brushed up against you and you took it the wrong way. You never know what's going to trigger you when you get older. But yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this though. If a true friend, if a person that really cares about you, they're not going to sensationalize whatever situation you're into, right? Okay. They're going to say, to your point, what you said earlier, they're going to tell you, hey, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but you did do X, Y, and Z. But they're not going to sensationalize it. They're not going to blow it up like it's some dramatic news story where it's going to put you out on Front Street.
Right.
Because, to your point, the older we get, we got to really look at our circle and who, because everybody that you grew up with, sometimes they don't need to be around you in the current moment that you move now. I mean, seriously.
Right.
To be out of the circle, out of the clique, because a lot of people that I was cool with for a long ass time,
Why am I getting called?
no longer around me at all. To your question, when you said earlier, would I cut off this person? Would I cut? Yes. If it's gonna keep me balanced and keep me at peace, that anybody can go.
Right.
Anybody. It has nothing to do with it. And we have to stop. We in our community have to stop. Well, you know, this family, this. No, it's the same thing. A level of respect. Bloodlines have nothing to do with it. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, it's about your peace. It's about your stability. It's about your self-awareness of who you are. And if it's going to decrease the value of your happiness, it's not worth it. And that's for anybody.
Can I say that? Can I say this real quick before I forget my train of thought? Like I was saying, talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. No, I'm not responsible, or you're not responsible for when that person spaz out. And I want to tell people this in 2026: be around people that want you there, not people that tolerate you. If I'm your friend, no, I'm not responsible for when you spaz out. But if I can't sometimes you probably don't even know you spazzed out, because as we're continuously the state, we don't know all of our triggers. But if I'm your friend and I'm around you, no, I'm not responsible when you spaz out. But if I'm not going to help you grow, you probably didn't even know you spazzed out. Some people don't even realize that triggered them. So they probably don't realize the shift in their own energy, because sometimes as we stay, we're still healing this and that and the third. So people don't know that shift in themselves. If you're my friend and you're around me, that's why I said be around people who want you there, not people who tolerate you, because they're going to pay attention when you talk, but they're going to see something that upsets you. So no, you're not responsible. That's why I was saying you're not alone. You're not alone. No, nobody's responsible for when you spaz out. But if I'm around you and you fuck with me, then you'll be able to help me grow through that, because I didn't even know I was snapping. Now, if you go have a trigger and go past that trigger, and this person noticed that your energy shift, but they ain't say nothing to you, you didn't even realize it triggered you. Now you're going to keep continuing to do that because this person seen you triggered and didn't say nothing or ignored it. So no, I'm not responsible for when you go through what you go through, but if I'm with you, or if I'm your friend, that's why I say be around people who want you there, not people who tolerate you. You want to help me through that on some real shit. And this year, be around people, man. Be around people who uplift you. It's the same energy only when you're doing positive shit. Only when you're doing positive shit.
Some people don't even recognize that. But I get where you're coming from, Black King.
We have to all reach one, teach one. We all have to develop and grow and get past shit. If I know some shit and I can teach you, people who say it's conspiracy and you can look left or right, is not the left wing or the right wing or whatever the case may be. They point their finger at each other. We want both of y'all. We want everybody on that list. I'm sorry for the sidebar. But on some real shit, it's like that whole treat people how you want to be treated. You have to sometimes be responsible not sometimes, all the time be responsible for your spaz out. So if you're mature enough and you're my friend enough to tell me when I spazzed out, I need to be mature enough to accept that and grow with you. Because after you point that out to me and I still handle it negativity, you get that person the fuck up out of here. Because if I'm growing with you and I point out one of your triggers or something that you didn't even know that you went there, and I talked to you nice and I told you, you was triggered by something. I'm not sure what it was, but I feel an energy shift. Like Morgan said, you feel that energy shift. If I can tell you maturely and grow with you and tell you about your trigger, but you don't want to grow and realize that it was a trigger, then fuck you at that point. I'm not responsible at that point. The first one is fucking free.
Like when it comes to receiving criticism, feedback, I mean, whatever the case may be, like some people are not on the level of receiving anything when it comes to them, but they want to tell you about yourself all fucking day. If
it's not accountability, you're not feeling me. Yes. But I do apologize if I'm cutting out a little early. I love everybody. Love you, Morgan. Love you, my guy. Love you. Love
We
you,
know
Sassy. I love everybody, y'all energy and the black excellence that y'all put down. I
26.
almost dropped everything. I'm gonna take a shot with y'all, but I gotta get it. I got meeting in like 10, 15 minutes. But I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for having me and having my energy and everything. I love drinking with y'all. I love brainstorming, man. We out here, yo. We the fuck out here and we gonna stay out here. Salute.
From Philly to New York.
Salute,
And
y'all.
I meant that when I'm saying I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. Watch how I hook this shit up.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
I ain't no punk bitch.
I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all. Y'all really.
You telling me two niggas in the hood and you don't know shit? I'm no punk bitch. That was on a fucking white class. That was on a white class
really, all I'm gonna say is y'all really.
I know y'all remember the skit.
Something that I'm really experiencing from a certain individual, and I'm exhausted a bit.
Yeah, the Fugees.
I will move on from that because everything else is up.
I fuck with y'all. They fuck with me tomorrow. Let's get it popping.
Are y'all doing your outros?
You know what, Gab?
Yeah, I'll stay for the out. No, we're gonna let Queen go first.
Oh,
I got it.
Miss Floss the boss.
Hey y'all, I'm Flossy So Bossy. I'm from the borough that's thorough. Fuck all the mother boroughs. I'm from the borough that's bueno, the nice part. Click on my link. I have the business page for Tantra Misfits, the link tree for helping your business. And yes, thank y'all for joining the Flossy So Bossy show.
The finest of fuckery.
Thank you for joining the Flossy So Bossy show.
This is the mortgage eliminator. We eliminate your 30-year mortgage by invalidating your mortgage contract. For sure, we slide on. We talk nice. Good night.
Yes, we talk nice. Oh.
This your boy Black King, ABL King Drip, a born leader, a better living, all black leadership, man. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice, man. Love y'all. Hope everybody is prosperous and up and something in your cup because we the fuck out here.
If I offer eyes to Stevie, probably tell me he fine. Never do the same thing for Ray, probably pay me no mind. For you dumb motherfuckers, listen close and you find ignorance and handicap. Only then are you blind. West side, the fuck out of here. Easy.
Love y'all niggas. Y'all have a blessing.
All righty.
Peace out.
Night, y'all.
Go night.